entering cold here, what you want to do is you want to hyper B hop in ultra off of the middle stone here, this one. But you don't want to ultra too soon, otherwise you can ultra fuck and that will mess up. Then you can either demo hyper or wave dash off the end here, which the ultra sets up. What I like to do for the next room is do a wave dash, then a B hop around the middle before this plant. That gets this first corner boost. A second corner boost isn't always going to happen, but it's good enough. Then you want to do a wall boost, wall bounce off of the bottom tile here. So then you can just wave dash upright, up dash. Then here's a hard strat. You can reverse and delay this wall bounce, which barely gets you enough height if you space out your dashes correctly to wall bounce off of this wall. Then sometimes you can ceiling pop off the bottom here, which is really annoying. So you don't want to spam jump straight away. You want to see if you ceiling pop and then you can save it because you'll still have the stamina. The other strat you can do if you're not doing the tighter strat, because you need a really good wall bounce, so it needs to be very delayed here. The other strat you can do is just up left here, reverse super or hyper, and then the same strat. Here you can either reverse wave dash and then upright, or you can reverse demo hyper. The demo hyper is a bit quicker because you don't have to go over the block. After going through the portal, just death warp. Yes, death warp saves about a second, so you can greed it, but if you die before the portal, you will spawn at the bottom of the climb, and that loses about like 10 seconds, so don't greed it too much. After death warp, just hyper to the left and dash right, and here you want to normally you have to go through this transition and back up, but what you can do is just climb jump and do a delayed wall bounce and you'll make it up here without having to go through the transition, saves just over a second. On to the last bit of the climb here, you can super and corner boost here. The corner boost just gets you a bit more height. After getting to this gap, you can just up dash here, then you can reverse hyper, wall boost, climb jump, then up left to this dash crystal, then up right to the end here. Alternatively, you can do this wall bounce. You want to up left demo, otherwise you normally don't get enough height from clipping the edge of that block. Make sure to buff this and hold left, and then hold right. The wall bounce saves about a second, but it feels a lot tighter, but I don't have much practice in the strat, so can't say much. I want to just up left out of the room here, and hyper into the next one. There's 3 different strats you can do in this next room. You can either, or you want to make sure to do wall boosts on all of these ones, because they save a lot of time, and these ones are really easy because there's like no way to die around them. So I'll put on center camera. So what you do here, boost, up dash, then you do one climb jump, jump to the left, grab, jump back to the right, then jump back to the middle block, then hold down. Holding down just makes it so if you don't land on it immediately, you can fast forward to it. And then you want to jump and up left on top of this block here. You can just hyper out of it. If you start falling down and you can't make it up with just a jump and up left, you can jump off of this right wall here and still go over the top, or you can just go under, whatever's safest for you. Then there's also the casual strat, which is just wall boosts. You want to do wall boosts on all of these, so that dash crystal on the right spawns as quick as possible, and you'll make it there. This room has a kind of dumb strat. You like wave dash into this gap here. The gap is quite large, it's quite a big bit of wall. However, you have to hold the wave dash longer than you feel like you do. You can't just press it here, otherwise you'll die. You'll just like hold it. You want to obviously wall boost, then dash left at the right pixel. It's like you want to dash as far left here as possible. And then you can get that corner kick out of the room. Doing the corner kick though, you do have to do the up left after the corner kick quite quickly. If you don't, you'll hit those spinners there. This room is probably one of the hardest rooms in cold, because you can skip this auto scroller, but it requires a lot of stuff, and if you don't do like the strat quick enough, like it won't save much time and just isn't worth doing. So hyper, wall boost, demo hyper, up left, wall boost, then just demo at the right time. That skips the whole auto scroller in this room. There's a few easier strats you can do. Take the first bit slower, because that first demo hyper is really hard. So you can just super off of this block, and then continue the rest of the strat as normal. Then there is also this bit in the middle. You can, like we did in the end of the heat room, if you accidentally use a second dash here, you can just hold left into the block and you will land on top of it. Then you can get your bugs back. Now, if you mess up, you can just wait for the block to come back. Then also apparently these two down rights according to WPX are quite hard, so you can just dash left if you find that hard. This next room has a really cool entry strat you can do, which saves about 0.5 and is not worth doing. You want to super into the room, but like don't hold left like at all. You want to get as much height as possible. Then you want to turn around, climb jump. And you can demo through the top there. So it's about 0.5 over just demoing in and then doing the normal strat. Here you want to greed getting under this spinner, so you can get to the portal in one dash here. The reason you want to get to the portal in one dash is to wave dash off the bottom pillar there. Otherwise you have to hit this one, then wave dash. To skip the last block here, you can just up left demo, then do a kind of delayed wall bounce out of the entry strat here is just hyper b-hop off of the raised platform and then do the room as normal. You don't want to kick off of the wall with the double dash crystal because it will get you more airtime and you won't start falling as quickly, so it loses a little bit. So you just want to like hold right pretty soon. And there's another really dumb strat in this room. On entry, you want to just go ultra into the room. With hyper, you can corner jump here and then skip having to go up. It doesn't save much, but it's enough that if you get consistent at it, it's probably worth going for. Especially on entry cycle. But like you can't jump too high or you hit the spinner. You can't jump too late, too soft, or you hit the other side. You need to find the right balance here. You can wall boost off of this wall here, but it's extremely cringe. So I wouldn't recommend it. You can just hyper wall bounce, or you can hyper b-hop and wall bounce. I don't recommend fast wall here because it's extremely tight around this middle spinner here. And this one. Extremely tight around this spinner. There's not much distance you can go. And this super wall kick up dash onto this right wall, and you can just jump up and climb here. In the entry strat, you can neutral super, like you don't want to hold left here, otherwise you will either get like too much distance and you'll get a bad corner boost. I just do neutral and then sets up this here. The dash pattern is pretty simple until this one, so you can either buffer this wall bounce, or you can kick off wall and do 2 up dashes, which is much safer, because if you don't buffer the wall bounce you'll almost certainly die, unlike with that one. When it comes to fast rolling here, you want to down left here, and then don't immediately start fast rolling again. You want to like clear that spinner above me, then you can start fast rolling. The reason is if you fast roll too quick, you'll most likely hit that spinner then. You just want to wait a little bit, just for safety. And the last room of cold is pretty straightforward. It's just a casual strat of not dying room. Just make sure to fast roll. But at the end of the room, we're going to do a entry strat for wheat. So here, just want to ultra in, so you get enough distance that you land up here. You can delay this ultra by quite a lot. And here, it's just wave dash into a hyper b-hop, or it is a wave dash, b-hop, then the wave dash. I haven't timed this properly, but I think it saves around 0.1 to do the second, but you get less height. So getting your dash back here is less consistent. To get your dash back here, you want to hold right, so you're partially in this block as it spawns. However, you can get stuck in the wall, which is what I'll try, just like this. Here I'm stuck in the wall, even though, so I'm just floating here. I can get out by just holding left. Sometimes you'll be stuck in it a lot that you can't just get out by holding a direction. In those cases, you can just dash to break this block. And then on entry, you want to break this top one here. if you're doing the strat and you don't get stuck in the wall, you can wall bounce and then break that block.